Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm proud to see you another, haven't done a DVD review in quite some time. And a lot of people that are new to my channel know that I don't do a lot of DVD reviews, but people that knew me from before I had many subscribers, I had stopped doing DVD reviews. But they knew that I'd do DVD reviews before that a lot. And I'm going to go back to my quote-unquote roots. And I'm going to be doing another DVD review. I'm going to be continuing the 2008 season 5 years ago. I skipped SummerSlam, so I have to do a SummerSlam review. I think that I'm entitled to. And after this, I'll do No Mercy, Cyber Sunday, Survivor Series, and Armageddon. Then I don't know after that. I'm going to try to do a lot of the year's reviews, but I want to do 2001 reviews so bad, but I want to make sure that I have all the 2001 DVDs before, I do reviews, and I think that I'll get Mania 17 soon, around December time, so that's what I'm hoping. That's the main thing I really want, that if I can get it, that's the DVD that's on my checklist currently that I just really want, which should be on every collector's list if you don't have it. Anyway, here's the Steel 10, 2008 World Wrestling Entertainment, back, and we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up. I mean, you see, there's nothing standard stuff, SummerSlam 2008, when you open it up and all that kind of just jazz. As you can see, we got SummerSlam 2008 on the cover. The biggest blockbuster of the summer is now known as the biggest party of the summer. 2008, Maria Kanellis with some weird shaver or some sort of gun. I'm assuming a handgun. Divas, jet ski with the water, really cool. And I missed that S SummerSlam logo instead of that retarded-looking star. Looks like a kindergarten drew it. SummerSlam 2008 on the spine, or the side, as many people like to call it, but I call it the spine. SummerSlam 2008, it's the biggest blockbuster of the summer. All 3 world championships are at stake. Undertaker takes on Edge in a demonic Hell in a Cell. And fan favorites John Cena and Batista battle for the first time ever. All these matches and more when Raw, SmackDown, and ECW present SummerSlam. Anyway, so we got Edge, CM Punk, M.V.P, Shawn Michaels, and Undertaker, Batista, John Cena, and Triple H looking very ripped in a 6-pack. When you open this bad boy up, bad boy I like to call it, here it is with the disc and the insert in this with the explosion going on. As you can see, she ran away from it basically with the orange light, guarding your attention towards this yacht exploding, although I don't know how Maria got access onto a boat and was able to, I don't know. Anyway, it's just, I guess I'm nitpicking too much. And anyway, we have the disc right here. Hey, look, there's my iPad camera. Anyway, SummerSlam 2008 cover. Rendered for a chance to win the 2008 DVD collection. Too late now. But when you look in here, you got all this cool jazz. As it kind of looks really majestic with the ocean and all. It looks really cool. So let's go ahead and look at the first match. Jeff Hardy versus Montel Vontavious Porter, or MVP. Jeff Hardy versus MVP. This match was a pretty solid, good opener for the SummerSlam show. Nothing really special here. Previously, in the 2008 weeks before that, MVP delivered many big boots to Jeff Hardy's face. This is almost really, it makes much sense because MVP lost to Matt Hardy in his long United States Championship reign. And now he is, in Judgment Day 2008, Jeff Hardy returned, and I guess this continues the feud with MVP and the Hardy Boys, although Matt would be, basically traded to, or drafted to ECW. So, Jeff Hardy, MVP, pretty good match. MVP wins with the kick. Nothing really special here, but a good opener. Next match, it is winner take all. Nothing at all compared to the great event in Survivor Series 2001. Kofi Kingston and Mickie James, the Intercontinental and WWE Women's Champion, versus Santino Marrela and Beth Phoenix. Definitely Santino Marrela was over, or Glamorella as they like to call it. And I thought it was a pretty good match, to say the least. Beth Phoenix looked pretty good in this match. So did Mickie James. The Divas really stole the show. Santino Marrela didn't really do much, but I guess that played to his character well. And then they stole the victory, basically. Santino and Beth are the Intercontinental and WWE Women's Champion. And why am I saying it sounds like they are it sounds like it's very current, but it's absolutely not. ECW Championship match. Mark Henry versus Matt Hardy. This match, only thing I went, if I recall, it was only 32 seconds long. And Matt Hardy wins by a way of disqualification, but Mark Henry still will retain the title, continue on their feud. Nothing special, not available as a grade. World Heavyweight, let's go ahead. Shawn Michaels announcement. You had Shawn Michaels, he came in basically, and he thought basically this is actually really good because it was real. Chris Jericho did excessive damage to Shawn Michaels' eye, and, Shawn Michaels is basically saying, hey, I might retire, I'm considering it, and when he got there, Chris Jericho came out and interrupted him, talked about how he could just leave his legacy like this, and knowing that Chris Jericho ended his career. Chris Jericho went for a punch on Shawn, then he had his wife, basically. Chris Jericho left the ring, Shawn Michaels looked in disbelief, and so did the crowd. Pretty good segment, and this was possibly, if not the feud of the year, with Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho. What a great feud, and it really continued on at Unforgiven in their unsanctioned match, which was phenomenal. No Mercy ladder match, and then, just more matches after that. Before, Mania 19, other stuff like that. So, after that, we had CM Punk versus JB for the world title. Very good, stiff match. JBL and CM Punk. JBL really controlled this match a lot, but CM Punk hung in there really good, and I really like both of their styles, how they meshed well together with CM Punk's style and JBL's rough and tough brawling style, which I really liked in that situation. Looked pretty cool. Let me just flip over because I know you guys are probably going to get bored of me just talking and you looking at that side. But yeah, it was a good match, a really good world title match. Too bad that the title looked really bad as a mid-card major championship in this, which basically what it is now. They kind of buried it, but, JBL and another world title main event at SummerSlam like he was in 04, 05, and I think that's it, basically. He wasn't in there any other years, if I am correct. But yeah, another good match. Then we jumped to the WWE Championship match. I understand there was a double main event, but the championship, this actually was a good blend of how the title really, there was two main events, and they really had a lot of stuff building up to it, and the championships really didn't matter, because this is the blockbuster main event. It wasn't about the titles, it was about the storylines of, 4 guys in there, and basically, we had the WWE title match before the two main events, Triple H versus the Great Khali, and, Khali tried. They really did try. Khali gave his best match, I like to say, and Triple H did pretty good trying to maneuver some offensive maneuvers. What am I saying here? He tried to get some offensive maneuvers in, but Great Khali basically countered. Triple H found out a way to win. 1, 2, 3. Triple H is still your champion. About a 10-minute match. It was okay, but it was probably Khali's best match, and it's hard and sad to see the fact that Khali, what he is now and what he was in 2006, 7, and 2008, until he turned into some sort of Punjabi playboy and he hangs out with a midget and Natalya. But not anymore, because Natalya is separated with Great Khali, I'm assuming, because now she's dating TJ, but she's really not. They've been together for a while. I'm just doing this for storyline purposes. Next match, John Cena versus Batista. This was a really, really good match. I love this match, and some people will say it was a slow-paced match, but these guys had really good styles, and they have really good chemistry together, and I really like this match. It's a really fun match to watch. This is where basically John Cena breaks his neck. Did he break his neck? I can't remember if he really broke his neck, because he came back in 2 months, like August, and then September, October, and then he came back in November to face Jericho for the world title. I really don't know exactly if, Cena really broke his neck, because I thought it takes longer, but I could be wrong. But Batista basically won this match clean after 2 Batista bombs. A pretty good match. A lot of good history with the WrestleMania 21 simultaneously winning the title, world title, and WWE championships respectively, and stuff like that, and saying one day, and seeing the promo package was really good for that. Sorry that my camera I know the quality isn't great with my iPad, but I try my best, ladies and gentlemen. Hell in a Cell match, Undertaker versus Edge, a great match, full of great spots. First, we'll start off with the spear through, they had interaction with the steel steps, they had, and by the way, Undertaker's entrance was awesome. But yeah, let's just talk about how their interaction with the steel steps, spear through the cage, choke slam through the double tables, and then, you know, just other really good stuff. And then when they went on the outside, they a spear on the announcer table, really awesome, really cool stuff there. A lot of good brawling segments in here. Not only that, it was just a great match overall. And then after Undertaker won, this match has really been carrying a lot ever since 2007 when Edge cashed in the world title and put Undertaker out for until Unforgiven, I believe. But it was a really good match. Just another testament of how great Edge and Undertaker are great in-ring workers. After the match, Undertaker chokeslammed Edge through the ring. Fire arose, and Edge would take a break until Survivor Series 2008 until he returned. And then this would set up Undertaker and Vicky Guerrero feud. Anyway, thank you guys for watching another DVD review. Thanks for watching it again. Thanks for liking it or disliking it, whatever you like to do, or commenting on the video. So thanks, guys, for watching Kofi 146. Peace out, guys. And that's pretty much it. Peace.